Coues deer hunting is such a fun hunt. It's such a challenge trying to glass these guys up and chase them around in the desert in Arizona. It's one of my favorite hunts to do.
I'm here with Diego and Mike. Diego is the best outfitter, the best guide. All the other guys aren't worth a hoot. And Mike is the best spotter. And the other guys, I don't think they're gonna get anything in this hunt. Because nobody can do it as good as these two guys.
Well, here we are, another Coues deer hunt with Arizona Trophy Outfitters. Glassing a lot from a cliff this morning, saw some small bucks, but moving to another spot, Tim Winslow spotted 3 bucks up on a bluff. We had to make it happen fast at 660, and with his help, we got it done. This is the byproduct.
Oh, yeah.
And we were about 275,
Yeah.
or take. Got set up, had a great guide. Gary did us a wonderful job. He spotted this, he set me up, and one shot, and look what's down.
Go.
I'm Mark Carey from Bristol, Tennessee, and we're out here in Arizona with our good friends at the Arizona Trophy Outfitters. I'm hunted with Tim before with some Javelina, and this time we tried some Coues deer. I got this nice Coues deer here today with a muzzleloader, a Paramount, or CVA Paramount. And we got up this morning, we come out to this section of ours. Gary found him. We walked over and he got me a good shot about 200 yards, and we harvested this great deer. And tickled to death, and can't wait to get going on the next hunt with these guys.
Dropped them.
So we were up on a ridge, and my guide Ryan found some pegs, came up with a game plan for me to get up on top and come down, and he guided me right into them. We got close in some thick stuff, and I saw this one come to the left and about 30 yards and drew back and pulled, and Ryan got to see everything from up top and track it to where it laid down and walked me right up to it. And this is my first pig. I'm super excited, and I can't thank Arizona Trophy Outfitters enough for this opportunity. This is my new jam. This is so much fun. This is the second pig that I've seen go down since I've been here, and I wish we had these things back in Montana where I'm from.
Nice job, buddy. All right. Look at that gun. Look at that gun. Beautiful job.
Ended up glassing them up a little bit later in the morning. It was cold. The deer don't like the cold so much, so spotted them about 2 miles away. We made closed a lot of ground real fast. Got and then started coming up the mountain. Spotted him just under 500. Got Mr. David here lined up on him, and he made a great shot to make it happen.
Talk about a little bit about the stock from your perspective, David, and your shot and your gun and kind of your preparation.
Okay. It was a little difficult keeping up with Gary over here. He's pretty quick across the mountains, but we made it across, closed a lot of ground, got up on this little bump over here. He got me within 500 yards, got me set up on the gun. That Seekins is pretty heavy, but I'm glad that I decided to carry that one, cut down on the recoil, made it a little more accurate. Made
Nice on my ears.
Yeah.
It was pretty quiet, made a good shot. Yeah, it was a great time.
Kind of got his ass turned a little bit, right?
Yep. Drilled him. Nice job, brother.
Thank you, sir.
We're from Alabama, and this is our first time Coues deer hunting, and we're with Arizona Trophy Outfitters, and it's a beautiful day. We got these 2 Coues deer, hardest hunt ever. Great food, chef has some really great recipes. Just an all-out great time. We'll probably come back again.
Got him. Dumped him. Dumped him.
We spotted a group of them right off the hill probably half hour ago. We made our way down into them. They busted up. I shot, missed. You called us on the radio and said there was one more still up on the hill. So Matt took off back up to you. I circled. Matt had a shot on him and missed. And he kind of circled back down to me at 30 yards, and that was it. I love hunting Javelina in Arizona Trophy Outfitters.
Yep.
This is my 3rd year hunting with Arizona Trophy Outfitters. Tim and his crew always do a phenomenal job. I definitely recommend you coming out and taking advantage of the opportunities in Arizona.
Hey, we spotted this bull on the hillside. This is right at 2 miles out. We made a hike in, got Stuart benched up on him right at about 375 yards. Stuart made a great shot on him. The bull didn't go nowhere and was down. So great bull for him.
Brooke just hammered a random buck that needed to be put down. And Brooke, why don't you give a little, describe exactly what you did.
I just set the gun up on the wall and got everything ready and shot him.
That's awesome. Congrats. Father-daughter team. Pretty awesome.
Thank you guys for your help. Appreciate it.
It's awesome.
Got him.
Whacked him. Yep.
Good job. This is the morning of the 5th day. First day we were fogged in. This actually is the most beautiful morning we've had. Spotted one other buck and then picked this one up, and Ryan basically said, you need to shoot this one. So I did. It's a lot more intense than I thought it would have been. A lot more aggressive terrain than I would have expected. Always expecting it to be down in the desert. I think you did a great job. I think you set me up for success.
Well, we seen these pigs coming out of the wash, and one came up to the top, went kind of to the right, and then this guy popped out off to the left and gave me a clean shot. I took it and had to give him another one, put him down, but happened awful fast. But great time, great hunt, great guide, excellent, pretty cool little critter. Tell you what, man, they're it's amazing how they can disappear just like that. It's, 1 minute they're here, next minute they're gone. Pretty wild. Beautiful, beautiful state, beautiful landscape. It's just something, you know, I've never really seen before. It's pretty awesome. Glad to be here.
Hi, I'm Diana Soto and I'm from Puerto Rico. Here in Tucson, Arizona, my first time in Coues hunting. And thank you, Arizona Trophy Outfitters.
Got out here opening day. Got out here pretty early for this mule deer hunt. Hiked up about 30 minutes to a ridge. Started seeing deer immediately. Got on him a little bit after 7. Got him ranged a little over 600. Took a shot about 630 on him. Dropped him. He went about 25 yards and dumped over. And here we are with, you know, a trophy desert mule deer.
A buck that we've been chasing for quite some time.
I appreciate it, Chad.
Absolutely. He's
Thanks
got
for
a
time.
name. His name is Buzz Top. We've watched this buck for about 4 years now. It's great to see him probably on his best year go out like this. Thank you for all your work, Matt. You worked your ass off. Shot good. The rest is history.
Well, we saw this deer at 300 and something yards, and I took a shot with a muzzleloader. First time ever shooting a muzzleloader, but Ryan put me on, got me all set up perfectly, and I missed. And then they took off and actually came back. And so I took another shot and hit him too far back, and he laid down and then stood up, and then we got another shot at him, and he rolled down the hill darn near the wash. So it was a wonderful time. I can't even tell you. I've been dreaming about Coues deer for years now, and finally get to hold one. It's incredible. They're very interesting. They're not mule deer. They're incredible, beautiful, skittish, and really tough to see. Really tough. That camp was one of the funnest places I've ever been. It felt like all my old friends, even though I just met them the day before. It's really incredible.
Whenever you're ready, dude.
Drilled them. My name is Keith, and I'm from Utah, and this is November 8th?
Something like that.
Like that, 2020. And this is our second Coues deer hunt with Arizona Trophy Outfitters. My wife and I came down last year, and Gary got us on a big buck that I got. And he got us on a couple more for my wife, but they were moving too much and she didn't get a shot. But we had a riot, we had a blast. They were so good to us, so we came down again this year. And she got one 2 days ago about like this, and today was my turn. This morning turned out cold and rainy, and we just was persistent, kept looking, and we found this little guy. And Gary got me in on him and did an awesome job spotting him in this mesquite bush and set me up for a good shot. And here he is. So it's been a wonderful hunt. Gary and Arizona Trophy Outfitters with Tim have done a wonderful job for us. Thank you.
That was probably the most difficult shot I ever completed. I mean, I've shot elk at 400 and 500 yards, but an elk is as big as a horse. And I had a better place to rest. Okay. I don't have the $500 or the $200 Coues pants and the $200 Coues shirts, and I've got Army surplus BDUs, and they work just fine.
That's right.
Tim, I just want you to know that this is probably one of the toughest hunts I've ever been on in my life. And for 74 years old, I think it was all I could handle, but I had a fantastic time. And my guide, Ben, I give him a 10.5 on his effort. So just want to say thank you from somebody from Indiana. I had a wonderful time. Thank you so much.
Amber here, she is a female hunter who I'm sure gets a lot of stereotypes, but she came out here and she grinded it out with us, and she glassed with us, and she hunted really, really hard, and she made it happen. She made two great shots at basically 500 yards, which we had her set up, and she had practiced hiking and shooting and stuff before she came out on her hunt. So it was just a really cool experience to see her get her first bull and in the fashion that she did, and just knowing the hard work does pay off. So I'm super happy for Amber, and I think she's pretty happy too.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
It was awesome. My first bull.
Cool.
So I'm pretty excited. It was a pretty long pack out though, so thanks for the guys for helping me.
Yeah.
That was tough.
I'm on him whenever you are. Nice.
Got him. This ham hunt, handgun archery muzzleloader. We did a few tries with the bow, just couldn't get it done. Had an opportunity presented itself. We could get done with the muzzleloader, so we did. Matt took a great shot, 150 yards on the move. Spotted a group of pigs, made a quick setup on them, and was able to get in and get a shot. And they got in some brush. He was ready, waited, stepped out, took the shot, dropped him. So that was it was a great shot on Matt's part, and a beautiful day down here in Arizona.
Tim and I were looking for this buck since this morning. I took a shot at him. Gun was off. We quickly scoped it in. came around the mountain and sat for an hour or two, and Tim had a feeling he was right next to us, and we went around the corner and up he came, and 30-06 did the trick. It was great.
Do you see it? Shoot him.
There he is. Well, I'm with my daughter Mackenzie and Tim Winslow of Arizona Trophy Outfitters here, and another successful javelina hunt. This is Mackenzie's first javelina hunt, and she has successfully harvested this javelina.
We hiked for a little bit, and then we shot it at about 200 yards, and seemed to be a clean shot.
One shot kill.
Yeah, yep.
Awesome.
Should have won.
Here we are, Arizona, with Arizona Trophy Outfitters on my first Coues hunt. Third day on the grind. Came up to a special spot this morning. Started seeing lots of does and lots of javelina. Start working our way up that steep hill. My good guide, Chad, sees a buck. We don't know what happened, but the buck jumped and comes up and over a ridge and disappears. We start grinding our way about another mile up this steep bridge. Sit up on top, and we're told keep glassing. Buck's gonna be here. Sure enough, we're glassing and glassing and glassing. And my hunter's instinct told me to look up on that ridge. There might be something there, and sure enough, spot this buck bedded underneath the mesquite, chewing his cud. Get set up. Get set up with a 28 nozzler. Look over to Chad, ask him, what's the range? He says 580 yards. Put it right on him, buddy. That's exactly what I did. Put it right on him, squeezed it off, and drilled him. Thank you, ATO.
I walked into a water hole this morning, right before light, and sat down about middle of the water hole, split into two sides equally. Pretty 140 yard long water hole, so, and sitting there for about 3 hours, and the deer came in, and they were pretty sketchy, and it's hard getting my bow up, but I was finally able to get it back, and took a 75 yard shot while it was drinking out of the water. And
hi.
All right, if you're heading out to Arizona, make sure and get one of these tags. They're javelina archery only tag, and the season is right during the rut in Arizona for archery mule deer too, so you can bow hunt both at the same time. Such a fun opportunity. I highly recommend it. If you have any questions, give me a call, shoot me an email at Arizona Trophy Outfitters or dropcamphunts.com, and we'd be glad to help you out. If you want info, or you know, maybe someday want to hunt with us, that'd be awesome. But regardless, got to come experience it. Really fun animal, really unique to this part of the country. They're not filled with fleas, and they're not shot over corn feeders. They are wild javelina, and they're a real trophy for the bow hunter. So, all right, guys,